Okay, Jack, so you scored 13 last time round, so hopefully you're going to do a lot better this time. That's correct, that's correct. 2 marks. That's correct, 1 mark. Sum means add. So what they want you to do there is 54 plus 48. That answer is correct. And your reflection is also correct. So you have got 2, 4, 6 for the first page. No, an isosceles triangle is not a quadrilateral. That's a 4-sided shape. It also doesn't have 2 lines of symmetry. But that one is correct. That's correct. That's correct. They're correct. This isn't. Now you haven't shown me any workings out, and you have misread the question because there are 2 £20 notes. There's no method there. I can't give you any marks. That's correct. That's correct. That's wrong. That's correct. 340 kilometers is roughly the distance from London to Paris. So 3 out of 4 there. For the page, 2, 4, 6, 9. That is correct. And that is correct. Good. Yep, yep. Not bad. It has risen, but you need to explain why. You need to say that year on year these year groups are getting smaller. So last year's year 7 was bigger than this year's year 7. The year 7 the year before that was bigger, and so on. So you haven't done enough there to get the explanation mark, but the others are fine. So total for the page, 7. They're correct. This isn't, no method, no credit. That is wrong. It's almost right. Sorry, it's not wrong what you've written, but it's not as simplified as possible, because 11h take away 4h is 7h. Okay, that's what they're looking for. 42 is correct. 40 is correct. That's not a 6, that's an A. So what they're looking for there is A times 4 or 4A. There aren't 15 cubes there, and you have to state the units of your answer, which are cm3. So you're not going to get either of those marks. Measure the size of ABC with a little hat above it. That means they want an angle. The angle ABC is this here. So it isn't going to be in centimeters, it's going to be in degrees, and you need a protractor in order to answer that. So 2, 3, 4, 5 marks for that page. There's no angle there. Acute might have been the right answer if you'd have drawn an acute angle. If you'd have correctly drawn it, then it would have been obtuse that they're looking for there. That is correct. That is correct. And that is correct. Well done. There, 7 marks for that page. It's not 40 miles because it didn't start at 0. In the first hour he's gone from 10 to 40, which is 30. It's not 1 hour and 15 minutes. 2 mistakes there. 1, it wants minutes altogether, so you should have given your answer as 75 minutes, but that is wrong too. What you need to do is to find out how much time each little square counts for. So you can see there that you're going 60 minutes, 1 hour, in 10 little jumps. So each little square is in fact 6 minutes, and that's what you need to use to answer that. How long it takes him to travel in comparison before and after. It's not what we're looking for. What we're looking for is for you to tell me the that because the graph is steeper there, he's travelling more quickly than there where it's less steep. 1 hour 54 is right, well done. 1622 is on the right way, but then you haven't done the right stuff after that. Okay, so you're going to get 1 mark for that. From 1622, you've then got to add on the hour and 20, then determine which train he's going to catch, then find out what time that gets into Durham. So there's a number of stages you haven't quite finished there. 3 for the page. That is correct. That is also correct. Well done. 3, 2, 3, 5 is correct, and those are correct as well. So there's 3 marks there. You're correct, it's out of 12, but the number on top is wrong with you. The number of outcomes less than 9, even though, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible scores less than 9. You don't include 9 because it's less than, so it should be 7 out of 12. So you're going to get 1 mark for the bottom, but no mark for the top. 160 people. Now for your answer, it's right, well done. Okay, so you're going to get both marks for that because you've correctly worked it out using your wrong fraction. That's not right. Now what you've got to do here is use this information. So the answer is going to have the digit 6264 in, and you've got to work out where the decimal point goes. If you round that to 5 and that to 12, 5 12s is 60, so the answer must be there, and that's how you work those out. 2, 4, 8 for the page. That is not how you draw a line of best fit, Jack. Your points aren't in the right place either. That one should be further down, so you're only going to get 1 for that. Positive is right, although you spelled it wrong. For your 320, 3,300 is probably right, but your line of best fit, that's not how you draw a line of best fit. A line of best fit is just a straight line that doesn't join the dots, it just goes in the same kind of direction as the dots. Okay, so have a look at my video clip for that. That is correct. This is a correct reflection of that shape, but your mirror is in the wrong place. You're using this as your mirror line, which is x equals 0. You want the mirror line, sorry, that's y equals 0. You want the mirror line to be everywhere where the x coordinate is 1. Everywhere where the x coordinate is 1 is on this line here, so that's where you want your mirror to be, which would reflect it there. So you're going to get 1 out of 2 for a correct reflection, but your mirror was in the wrong place. So on that page you score 3, 4, 5, 6. That is correct, well done. That is correct, well done. That isn't. You need to fold it once across the diagonal and then once across the diagonal again, and that's not right. 4 marks for that. This is called loci. If you take a look at Jones' sums, there's a clip there how to draw them and a clip of past papers for you to see how to do them. And that's not right, and neither is that. We're going to be doing quite a bit of practice of that quite soon, so don't worry too much about that for now. Okay, Jack, so your total for this paper is 15, 22, 27, 34, 37, 45, 51, 55. 55 out of 100 is a grade D. If I include the 13 you scored in the first paper, however, to give an overall mark, then that is 68 out of 200, and 68 out of 200 would be grade F. So over the two papers you're performing at an F, but look at the difference, the improvement already going from your homework to the test paper. If you can keep improving like that, you're going to end up with much better than a grade F.